Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do a spiritual breakdown of the letter R. Okay, and R is a woman. Okay, the way she is built, she is a woman. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, yes, she want me to tell y'all. Little R want me to tell y'all. Look here, she's something else. I've been talking to R lately. I've been talking to the letter R for a minute. She's something else. Okay, but she said she are messing with the planets. Okay, so the letters and the numbers, they can't have sex with the planets and stuff like that. Okay, tell you they are alive. Okay, I'm hearing she's a freak. Anyway, not like that. Okay, so let's begin. Letter R attributes. The astrologer planet for letter R is Saturn. The symbol is head, pineal gland, and hawk. Spiritual meaning is Wufan, radiant, repentance, and restoration. The numerology value of R is 18:9. And R stands for righteousness, respect, refine, and royalty. Okay, now she being messy now. Letter R is, okay. Meaning of letter R. Letter R corresponds to Rash is the Hebrew alphabet meaning head. This letter is related to the spiritual factory within our head, which is the pineal gland. When you look at the gland closely, it resembles the shape of letter R. Pineal gland gets its name because it looks like a pine cone. Okay. When this gland is activated, we will be raised up to the states of spiritual illumination that eventually lifts up the veil of the unseen. Knowledge becomes to us not through the intellect, but by the intuitive knowing form from within our body. That is, we can acquire knowledge by learning, but we can only gain wisdom by living. In historic teachings, letter R means to rise above one material thinking to seek spiritual understanding. It is the symbol of restoration, which means to die in material shape and reborn again in spiritual form. In Egyptian school, occultists refer letter R as the standing position of Horus, who is a hawk god. As I said in the meaning of letter N, Horus is the god of thrice rise, symbolizing wisdom in action. His symbol is the hawk because of his powers of action and vision. When the hawk captures a prey, it thrusts its wings to gain altitude, making E-R sound. Therefore, letter R resembles the ER sound that the hawk makes to gain altitude. It is also said that the ER sound of the hawk's wings also symbolize the root source of the name Horus and Osiris. Heruassur. When we add this or sound to some verb, it will transform the verb into the actor. For example, hunt, hunter, save, saver, kill, killer. Meaning of the letter R in your name, positive traits. In numerology, if the first letter of your first name starts with R, you are reliable, royal, remarkable, and respectful in personality. As a numeral value is 9, all people love to inspire others with their unconditional love. 9 represents the end of a cycle, so people with R in their names are likely to be wise, knowledgeable, and powerful. I only got in my last name. Positivity, you have a big heart and are willing to sacrifice your benefits for others. Your beautiful traits are compassion, selfless love, and understanding. You may be endowed with spiritual ability due to your high sensitivity. People who name start with an R are also religious and faithful as well. The negative traits is, however, when R vibration turn negative, you are prone to be rough, rude, and rebellious. People with R in their names can become very whiny in their actions. You need to learn to guard against your over-emotional tendency, jealousy, and bad temper. If you were to be offered a choice between spirituality and materiality, you should choose the spiritual path because it will show you how to complete your journey. Okay, which I do. I would rather choose spiritual than material. Okay, so this is my other facts about R. The letter R has an energy that stands for being realistic, tolerant, effective, self-determined, and compassionate. It also represents being humanitarian. People who have R as their first letter in their name have a steady temper and are stable. In life and in business as well, they are self-reliant and have goals that if they attain can benefit the entire humanity. In case R is the last letter in their name, they are completing their projects in a very assertive manner and want to get them done completely with no delays. The history and symbolism of the letter R. Ancient Semites had a profile of a human as the symbol for R, the letter being pronounced Rish, R-E-S-H, and meaning head. For the Romans, it looked flipped to the right and had a tail, according to Rosen. Yes, like Toya, and her middle name was started with an R, Renee, and the other one, her last name was Reed and started with an R. But my grandma, she ain't had no R in her. I mean, her last name, yeah, is Brown. Okay. For the Romans, it looked flipped to the right and had a tail, according to Rosen. R occupies the 18th position in the English, Russian, and Syriac alphabets, whereas in the Greek one, the 17th position. In Hebrews, it stands for decisions and occupies the 20th position. Its numerology value is 200, and in the Syriac is 100. Kabbalah has the representation of a human head for R, symbolizing it with a circle or a spear that represents Saturn, the planet. R is related to the name Rohim, which means mercy. In English, it stands for the word road, saying that there's no end and no beginning for any road. It can be said the letter R is encouraging people to do things the way they want to if they want to have good things happening to them. Written as P in Slavic, R represents the battle between fire and water, between chaos and order. Okay. When personalities are influenced by the letter R. In general, R stands for potential. When seeing it, people may feel things stronger and more intensively. Also, they are emanating from their own thoughts. Those who resonate with R in their names have a strong work ethic and a lot of energy. They should make sure that their life is balanced and that others want to collaborate with them, which is very likely to happen because they are kind. These people can make the impossible possible, mostly because they never selfish and want with all their heart to help others. When offering assistance, they are in fact helping themselves. Loving and caring, they can't understand people who aren't the same as them. If they get rejected, they just clam up and no longer want to get out of their shell. Because they like to keep their feelings to themselves, they may appear cold and uncaring. Loyal, they are the best friends anyone could have. They are also compassionate and very gentle. With such a nature, it's not surprising they are trying to solve the entire world's problem and loosely take the blame when something bad happens. They will always give their best to help others. Their temple is kept in line, not to mention they try to be as understanding as possible. Being so tolerant, others may think of them that they are only looking to express, but they aren't. They can overlook faults and defects in people because they have a very warm heart. At the same time, they are very hardworking and make the best employees, especially since they always come up with the best ideas. What they want the most is to please others, and they do it very enthusiastically. However, others may resent them because they are so good. Negative R's are unlucky when it comes to possessions, so they often lose everything they have. This is because they don't give too much importance to the materialistic side of life. It's easy to irritate them, and when they want something, they don't hesitate to be deceptive in order to attain it. Okay? Somewhat, but not really. Okay? About that first part, materialism. Okay, yes. Okay, I got R my last name, so. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, letter R. Y'all let me know what else what letters y'all want me to do. Okay, I can do numbers too. Y'all want me to. I'm out. Peace. Laugh for the day.